Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep, the makers of premium bedding and mattresses that are customized to fit your needs and preferences. My husband and I got a Helix Sleep mattress over a year ago. We are getting great sleep, our backs feel supported, and we wake up feeling well rested. We took the Helix Sleep quiz, which takes your preferences and your needs into account and matches you up with a mattress. We matched with the Helix Sleep Dusk Luxe. I happen to be a side sleeper. I like a firmer style mattress, and I share my bed with my husband. So the sleep quiz takes my preferences along with my husband's preferences into account and comes up with a happy medium. And we matched with the Helix Sleep Dusk Luxe. We love it, and it is a huge upgrade from our last mattress, which we inherited many years ago, and while it did us well, it was certainly time for it to be retired. Another thing I like about the Helix Sleep mattress, besides getting great sleep, is that it comes right to my doorstep, packaged in a cardboard box, which makes it really easy to manage and maneuver. And I was able to get the mattress up a narrow flight of stairs and to install it myself. My kids also have Helix Sleep mattresses, and they are getting great sleep as well, sleeping in their grown-up beds. Some of you may have concerns about purchasing a mattress online, but Helix Sleep offers a 100-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty. If you're not happy with your mattress, they will pick it up and give you a full refund. They also have financing options and payment plans. And if you live in the US, delivery is free and the mattress will arrive right to your doorstep. So if you'd like to start getting great sleep, click the link down below or head over to helixsleep.com/emmymade to see how you can get up to $200 off your Helix Sleep mattress and 2 free pillows. Big thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video and for allowing me to make better videos for all of you. Today, my lovelies, I am back with part 2 of my Daiso shopping spree. This is a completely unfettered shopping spree that I did. I found out that I could order Daiso online. If you're not familiar with Daiso, Daiso is an equivalent to a dollar store in Japan. Although with worldwide inflation, things are no longer 100 yen or $1 for that matter. Out of habit, I know I'm probably going to say this cost me $1, but actually things cost $1.75. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. This is how big the box is. This is incredible, is it not? And this is a gyoza, or a dumpling maker, and it has instructions on the back how to use it. And basically it's a press, and it's a fast way to make dumplings, or in Japanese they're called gyoza. As a child, it was my job to make the dumplings. Before my mom got home, she had the stuffing prepared and the wrappers, and it was my job to make them. And we did not have a gadget like this, although I've seen gadgets like this. Now, I went to the grocery store and I got wonton wrappers. Unfortunately, they are not round, they're square, but we will make this work because we have a knife. Press this a bit into there, and I'm just going to cut the corners off. Here I have some dumpling filling that I made earlier. This happens to be vegan. It's made of tofu and some vegetables. Wet the perimeter with water. So that's probably about a teaspoon of filling, but you can hold it in the middle like that. Fold over like that. 3 on that side, and then you can do 3 on this side. So that's one way. Another way is just to start on the end and just to fold as you go along. Like that. I like to give them a little tap so they sit down. Let's try the maker out now. I've moistened the wrapper around the edge. Place this right in there, and I'm going to place my stuffing in there. Ta-da! Wow, look at that. Totally works. Doesn't really make true pleats. It kind of just makes a ribbed kind of pattern, more like a ruffle potato chip, you know what I mean? This is basically just folding it in half with a little bit of faux pleating. If you want to pan fry gyoza, these ones kind of sit nice and flat because they have a bottom, while the one that's made out of the maker doesn't really want to sit. Not as pretty as the OG, but not bad. Guess what we're having for dinner? Gyoza! I just couldn't resist it. This is a ponpon light. It is an egg-shaped light. It's like a night light that's shaped like an egg. Isn't that great? Look, it sits like this. And of course it needs batteries. There. Isn't it cute? To turn it off and on, you can just do this. That is the pom-pom egg light. This is an egg gadget. This is supposed to cook your egg with very minimal oil. It's supposed to be kind of calorie saving. Directions in English, which I really appreciate. And this is the product itself. It's made out of silicone. I'm going to place this in the center. And the yolk is supposed to fall down into there. So I'm going to give it a little poke. Hopefully I won't break it. My egg's a little bit big. Okay, it's in there, I think. Okay. Wait 30 seconds. Pour 1 tablespoon of water into this little concave bit, which is hard to do. Once that evaporates, it says add another tablespoon of water. It's tricky to get the water to get into that slot, I have to say. I don't know about this one, lovelies. I don't know. The point is that you're not supposed to be using any oil. You're just using this product and water. Let's see what happens if we lift this up. All right. Is it done? I don't know. That looks pretty toasted to me. And it does have some residual egg stuff on the top. I guess you call that egg white. My egg does not look like their egg. Let's see if it tastes like an egg. So before I eat my egg, let's try another product. And this is a soy sauce spray bottle. It's specifically to dispense your soy sauce on your food. Oh yeah, this is Guredama. So essentially this is a spray bottle, but I love the fact that it's so specific. This is just soup base, but it's like soy sauce, but a little bit better. We love this on our eggs. My youngest child in particular loves this stuff. Get it to go in the oh, look at that. Oh, perfect. I'm not wasting any. I usually pour some into a little dish, a saucer, and then I end up having to pour the rest of that down the drain. This is so much more efficient. This is actually very nicely cooked, if you like this kind of a runny egg. Itadakimasu. Pretty good. Although the bottom is a little bit overcooked for me. That could also be user error because I've never cooked with this kind of gadget before. Wouldn't use the egg gadget again. This I would definitely use. Next, I have this gadget. This is an aluminum butter knife. And it says, use the heat conductivity of the aluminum to transfer heat from the hand to melt the butter and make it easier to pick up. A little butter knife, but look, it has a little palm end. Can you see that? And a little bit of a beveled edge. Butter, and let's see if it makes it easier to scrape. Seemingly, oh, I can't believe I don't have any bread on me. Ah! Oh, this is terrible. I'm gonna just use a gyoza wrapper because I don't have any bread. So this is, oh, just imagine that this is bread. Okay, let's see how it spreads. I don't know. I don't see that much of a difference. I think, in fact, it would probably be, you know, tearing my bread at the moment. Or toast. Yeah, I don't know if I buy this whole kind of conductivity from your hand into the spatula. I'm not really seeing a big difference. But very cute little knife. I think if you've watched any chef's table or any of those types of fancy restaurant behind the scenes things, you'll see that they use these. And this is a pair of essentially very long tweezers. They look like chopsticks, I know, but they're not. They're all metal, stainless steel. Comes with a little piece of plastic on the end so that we can separate them. And look at that. Aren't those nice? This is a great way to arrange things on a plate, as they do in the fancy restaurants, or anything that needs any kind of fine manipulation, because our fingers can be a little bit stubby for those kinds of things. Or if you need to grab some olives out of a deep jar or something, now you've got a beautiful pair of tweezers. And I have to say the build quality is quite nice. I'm gonna put them in my tool drawer right now. And this is a sausage stamper or cutter. It's actually a pair of them. It comes with these little decorative skewers, but you use these to cut your little tiny sausages. So in Japan, you can get sausages that are about this size, kind of like little smokies. And today I'm going to use a hot dog. And here's what the little stamper looks like. There's one of them, hearts and flowers. And this one looks like ovals and stars, and make little indentations into it. And then it makes these little, so it makes like a decorative hot dog. Hearts. These picks I thought were for serving, but I think these little picks are actually for cleaning out the tool. See how there's some hot dog stuck in there? So you use your tool to clean it out. So yeah, frying up the hot dog makes the patterns appear a little bit more distinctively. But would I actually use this kind of a tool? Probably not. I don't really make bentos for my kids. Since I have a hot dog here, why not taste it? Itadakimasu. Salty, garlicky. Frying them makes them extra delicious. Man, hot dogs by themselves are super salty. Really need a bun. Look at these. These are oil absorbing pads. Isn't that cool? Oftentimes when I cook in videos, people ask me, what do you do with the oil? I'm grateful that my town has an oil recycling program. So we pour our spent oil into jugs, and then we just take it to the recycling center and they repurpose it. If you don't have that kind of service, what you can do is just bottle up and throw it away. Do not pour it down the drain. It will clog up not only your pipes, but your neighbor's pipes, create fatbergs. Bad ideas. So put it in the trash if you don't have recycling facilities. So it says one pad can soak up 120 milliliters. 120 milliliters is about 2/3 of a cup, 3/4 of a cup. That's quite a lot of oil. I don't have a lot of oil here, but I want to see what it does. They kind of look like old-fashioned maxi pads with some kind of absorbent material inside. And then you soak it up. And it does a beautiful job. Now this is not 120 milliliters, but it potentially can do that. So that's, and then you place this in the trash. And it doesn't go down the pipes. Brilliant. Next, I have these two little gadgets, and these are Diatomaceous earth spoons and a scoop. Now they look like they're plastic, but they're made out of diatomaceous earth, which are made out of diatoms, which are actually found in the ocean. They're like tiny little seashells, little sea creatures, but they're very, very tiny. Ground up, they make a very fine powder. They're used in pool filters. I've used them in beekeeping as a way to keep insects away because it dries insects out. So I can keep ants and things away from the hives. So the point of this is if you live in a very humid climate, say like Japan in the summertime, it absorbs excess moisture. So your salt or your tea, like matcha tea or cocoa powder, doesn't clump because it absorbs the excess moisture. So I've never heard of something like this before, so I bought them because I was curious. Oh my gosh. So you could use it like a spoon, but it's flat on the side. You see that? So it's more of just kind of an absorbent block. It doesn't really feel that great in your hand. You could scoop with it. And this too has a kind of flat surface to it. It feels like plaster. So my idea is to put it in my salt cellar that I keep in the studio. See on the side here how it clumps up? So I'm just gonna stick this in here and it should absorb any excess water. You could use it to scoop with, but it is quite a large amount of salt, maybe for making pasta. And then this one I can store in my cocoa powder, which tends to clump too in the high humidity. These are washable kitchen paper towels. I've never heard of reusable or washable kitchen paper towels before. These were 200 yen, so a little bit more expensive. Here's the roll. And I was just really curious about the texture of these. Are they just really heavy-duty paper towels? How cloth-like do they feel? Are they like garage shop towels. I don't know. And it feels kind of like a regular paper towel, but it doesn't. It's definitely stronger and thinner. So if we rip one, perforated just like a regular paper towel, they're pretty thin. Here's a regular paper towel versus the washable paper towel. A little bit wider, and the texture is a little bit finer than the regular paper towel. Let's get them both wet. Here is the washable paper towel versus the regular paper towel. So let's wipe. Here is the regular paper towel that tears as you would predict. And the washable one does not. Look at that. It's stretchy and it does not tear easily. It's kind of bouncy and stretchy. Look at that. Wow. The texture is a little bit like some baby wipes. You know, the baby wipes that are a little bit stretchier. It's not as absorbent. It's kind of thin. It definitely is washable. Let's wash it in water. I'm wringing it out and it's not tearing. Wow. Nope, not tearing. And it's pretty strong. That is cool. In terms of lacking in thickness, I think you can fold them over itself and then kind of double it up to get some more absorbency, but they're definitely a lot tougher. Like paper towels just rip and tear than the regular paper towels. I would be curious to see what these are made of. They're plastic, and if there's plastic in here or nylon or something, then that wouldn't be so great because then these wouldn't break down or be compostable. But there you have it, washable, reusable paper towels. Okay, my lovelies, last time I had so much fun with the hand bubble maker, and I happened to buy another bubble maker because bubble makers are delightful. This one is in the shape of a frog. This was 300 yen. This is the same bottle of bubble solution I got last time. This, of course, takes batteries. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I've never used one of these before. The build quality is pretty good. 300 yen. Oh, I shouldn't have spoke so soon. Look, this one has a crack. That's a bummer. It doesn't have any instructions, but I believe I put solution in this reservoir. So we'll do that. Okay. Hey! It's not working. It's blowing but not turning. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Why aren't you turning? Okay, maybe it just needs a little help. Yes! Oh no, it stopped. It started working. I think maybe this got bent a little bit, so we're gonna have to manipulate it a little. Okay, let's try it now. Yes. Ah! It works. It works. I'm so happy. It works great, actually. So if yours doesn't work, you might just have to tweak it a little bit. With that, we're gonna have little Froggy send us off. I'm gonna leave the bubble maker right here because nothing is more joyous and happy than a room full of bubbles. Alrighty, my lovelies, thanks so much for watching, and big thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to get yourself a Helix Sleep mattress, please click the link down below or head over to helixsleep.com/emmymade to see how you can receive up to $200 off your Helix Sleep mattress and 2 free pillows. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! I was so disappointed. It would have been my first Daiso fail, but it didn't fail me. It just needed a little adjustment.